I've just had a fight with an awning.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching our previous videos. So we are here, we are set up at Kettleby Lakes on the southern site.
Yeah, so we're actually booked on the northern site in a few weeks' time, so we're going to save that for a separate video. So this is just a review on the southern site. Yeah, as Sarah said, we're set up. I've just had a fight with an awning. It is blowing, it's calming down a little bit now, but it was 40-45 mile an hour wind. That's not an exaggeration, is it? No. We were both out here. The guy opposite said, "Oh, you're brave, I've just took mine down." Another guy made a funny remark that he's surprised it's not in the lake behind us. It's really, really windy. I've double pegged. Just wish for the best and just drink through it. That's the only thing you can do, isn't it, really? But yeah, hopefully the winds are going to die down now, and we're due some more 50 mile an hour winds tomorrow, so I'm going to watch out, see what other people do, see if they take their awnings down.
Or see if we're going to be the first ones and everyone else will follow our lead.
To be fair, a lot of people have arrived since we've been here actually, and they've put them up, and there's a camper van down there that's got a tent up, and I think there's probably people sleeping in it, so there's not really much you can do. So wish us luck.
Hope for the best.
So these sunglasses are not actually just for show. We've got some sunshine.
We have got sunshine.
And a force 9 gale as well.
If the wind wasn't there, it's very warm.
Let's take a look around the site. What were you, pitch number 1, 2, 3?
Yep.
We're right near the facility block, which is handy. Yeah, so we put our awning up against the advice of people who had already taken theirs down today. But more and more people have arrived. It's actually a really nice temperature, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely. The wind's
What,
quite
look at the size of that.
warm, actually.
Oh, it's big, isn't it? Evolution.
It's a sun camp one, actually.
That's massive.
It is very big.
They must have people staying in there. This guy's got his sun canopy up, which I wouldn't be doing in this weather.
Seems to be holding.
So we've got, what, 40 mile an hour winds at the moment, gusts. I think it's just probably dropping off. Tomorrow we forecast 50, so I'll have a look out, see what everyone else is doing.
We mainly needed to dry off the awning, didn't we?
Yeah.
Which is a big reason for putting it up.
Hiya. You're right. Bang them in tight.
God, that's a huge pitch, isn't it?
Yeah,
there?
so this site has this. Which one does this one powers this field, doesn't it?
Powers all of the electricity on the southern side, which is the side that we're on.
It goes down
Pitch
to the
80 is very big.
Sorry?
Pitch 80 is massive.
Yeah, that's one of the extendables. So they have they have a couple of standard pitches, or a few standard pitches, which I think are the last to go really, and that's typically on the theme nights where they've got a tribute act playing or something. Then they're all superior deluxe pitches, fully serviced, and then they have a handful of what they call extended superiors, which give you a lot more room, but a lot of room to do nothing with.
Yeah, I mean, you can only have one car, you can only obviously have one caravan and your awning, so.
And I think that's a slight bit of a shame, because we come here quite often, well, every time, apart from this time, with 2 cars. Yeah. And you've got a pitch that you can fit about 8 on, but you still have to park up in the car park.
Oh,
I'll be honest.
A dog pooping?
Yeah. I'll be honest, that's probably my only negative of this site, because we love it.
I mean, they have got a car park that is secure up by the clubhouse, so there is plenty of parking, but it would just be nice, especially if you've got the extended pitches, to have 2 cars on there.
Our awning looks like it's barely moving from here, but I can guarantee you when you're in it,
it's going.
Yeah.
This is Mum's pitch. 1, 1, 1.
Oh yeah. So Sarah's mum is coming later on in their motorhome, and yeah, they're literally
just over
Yep.
the lake.
I need to find a better way of pointing things out, but this is us here.
I've got a pointy stick I'll give to you.
We couldn't get her any further away, could we?
No. We tried.
Reggie is loving all the smells. There you go, Reg.
Good boy. Oh, you've got a leaf. Come here.
Got a leaf stuck to him. Oh, that's cool.
It's gone.
Look at that.
Good boy. Oh, that's the same motorhome as what Mum's got.
Chasson.
778. So there'll be two of them here shortly.
Got a big Isabella awning up. I just love this site.
It's very nice. Very well
Can't
kept.
come in.
Good boy.
So this bridge takes you down to one of the fishing lakes. I think it says 7.
I think so. I'm not too sure.
This is
That
the first
looks
time we've seen
stunning.
this with the...
The blossom actually out.
Yeah.
We've been waiting all year for that. It's a very, very well kept site.
Yeah.
Very well maintained.
Because it's the size of a sort of, you know, like a chainy sort of site, isn't it? But it's still got the feel of a private site.
It is part of the... Were you just going to say that?
No.
It is part of the Tranquil Parks site, along with a few others. I think they're all adults only. This one certainly is. And I know that when we go to Stretton Lakes, that's also...
Yeah, which is going to
adults
be our
only.
next video, because we're at Stretton Lakes next.
We are. But what I really like about this site is that the roads are all concrete, so tarmac. They're proper, not bumpy when you get here. It's just a nice smooth ride.
So these are some more of the... do you want to walk down there?
Yeah, go down there.
These are some more of the extended... We'll walk down to the end and show them the
Those
lake.
tulips look nice.
Yeah, we'll cut them and take them home for the vase before we go. Beautiful day. The wind has definitely dropped, just as I say that, but it's definitely dropped, doesn't it?
It has definitely dropped. Anyone would think it's summer.
It is so nice. I'm in my shorts,
These
to be fair.
pictures
I'm
are
always in the
lovely.
shorts. Nice little path you can walk down to the lake.
Actually, we could walk down that way and
Yeah,
back
can
up.
do, and up the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, so these are the extended, 4 more of the extended pictures.
They're in, these ones in particular are in little cul-de-sacs. I think there's 4 in each of the extended ones. Another one of the lakes. Oh, that's actually quite nice. They have fountains on the lakes as well. The one behind us has got a fountain. Just adds for a bit of effect until you get sprayed.
What number is this one here? Is that 91?
No, I think that's 92.
We'll find out.
This way.
Yeah, so the lakes here have actually, this is not a fishing lake, I don't think, is it? But the lakes here have got really, really cool names. Like Lake 1, Lake 2, Lake 3, Lake 4.
Lake 5, Lake 6, Lake 7.
And we just don't know how many it goes up to. I think it's 7.
I think it is 7.
So I think this path as well, we'll, over the weekend, we'll go and check it out. But I think that path goes all the way around the outside and it goes up to the dog walk. There's 2 dog walks here, enclosed dog walks, 1 for each field. And I think that goes up to the southern one.
Yeah, I think so. Lots of people arriving today. We were able
There's
to...
a 5th wheeler, 92.
We were able to get onto the pitch a bit early, which was very nice. Make the most of our time here.
Yeah, we've
93,
just come from Mid-Shire's way. It took us, what, half an hour?
Yeah, not long. fairly smooth journey here.
Yeah, nice roads actually. And there we are.
Southern site, Kettleby Lakes.
So as you know, we did our intro from inside the awning. Since then, I've been out and I found everything heavy that I could to hold it down. We're actually even double pegged where I could. So anything I could find that was heavy. I can tell you now, my beers won't be there for long. So Sarah's going to take you to the toilet.
To the facilities block, finally.
So you've got your Elson point here.
And there's one on either side as well, so it's not just one for the section, it's both of them.
And then they actually get hot water as well.
And
Well,
it's
not
a
hot
proper
water,
shower.
but warm water. It's what, sorry?
A proper shower.
I might shower out here tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's so good, you know, you just don't have to worry about getting your dog muddy. Bring him straight back here.
Easy access for wheelchair users on the ramp. No step. This is the approach to the southern site facilities. And as you enter, you can see there are some nice sofas. There are two really lovely Belfast sinks and draining areas, which are fantastic for washing up, saving your mess out of the caravan or motorhome. Some leaflets as to what's going on in the local area, nice defib, ironing board, washing machine and tumble dryers. So it's £4.50 for the washing machine and £1.50 for the dryer. You can just pop the coins in on the side. And as you go through, who's that over there? As you go through, there are shower cubicles. It does have the whole sink, shower, toilet in each cubicle. Nice towel rail, keep your towel nice and warm. A mop for cleaning up after yourself. Then we've got the shower, and it's got a really nice rainfall shower overhead. So we've got hand dispenser, bench for putting all of your things, hairdryer which is free of charge, bin, hand towels, nice size sink, cleaning apparatus, and a great mirror. It's fantastic for getting ready, especially on their event nights. And some hooks, which I really like. Fabulous! So moving on to the other half of the facility block, there are also separate toilets and a disabled access shower room. Really light and bright and airy in here. So even if you do just need to pop to the toilet and the showers are all taken, you can access just the toilets. Again, very spacious, nice big mirror, hand dryer, sinks, soap, and then just inside one of the cubicles, nice and spacious, plenty of toilet roll in case it does run out as well. And again, just the same in here. Okay, and back out into the main entranceway. There are televisions here which advertise most of their events, especially during the winter season. Oh, it's Paul.
So we are just choosing our Chinese, which we will call, have delivered to here. They'll provide us with plates and cutlery, and they'll wash it up for us. Happy days. So we're just walking through Melton Mowbray with the Outlaws. So Melton Mowbray is about a 10-minute drive away from the site. Nice and easy, one road. Parking, yeah, parking's all right. How much did you pay for parking, Sarah, for 2 hours? £2.40 for 2 hours. So this is the start of the town. We're going to go and buy a Melton Mowbray pork pie. Okay, let's go in.
Right. So that is why I'm buying you a pork pie from Melton Mowbray. Let's go through the process.
We're filming the filmers. So we just dropped into, what's this pub called?
It is called
King's something. So we just dropped into the pub and we're going to have a game of pool and a game of darts. And a beveragino, obviously.
welcome.
What was that, 180?
Yeah. 180.
Jalapeno and dill have had a baby. Ooh, scampi fries. Keep driving. Pick me up on the side. Thank you. Hosiery, is that where they sell garden hoses? Let's get foam ball cricket. If you're staying in the caravan, these are basically the sort of games you want.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And jigsaw puzzles.
This is good. Soft tennis.
There's Sarah carrying her Connect 4 game that she got from the charity shop. That will bring hours of joy, I'm sure. Good boy. Just going past our van here and just show you. Awning's now down, as it is rather windy. Come on, Sarah. Keep up. This is the life. Man, it's going everywhere. Needed to put my woolly hat on.
Should have put our bobble hats on.
That's the curb I nearly went into last time. I forgot to turn. Hair blowing in the wind. We are doing in a few weeks a review of this, the northern side. I'll give you a sneak peek. They're both different in their own ways. Couldn't really tell you which one I prefer because they're both as nice as each other. So we we're just going for a walk in a ruddy typhoid.
It
In
is
the words of Del Trotter.
so windy.
It is windy.
Not even cold, but I've had to wear my coat because it's so
Yeah, it's
windy.
shorts weather still.
This way.
Yeah, it's Sunday, so I think quite a few people are leaving. I'm not entirely sure that I'd be comfortable towing in this wind. 50-mile-an-hour gusts.
I was going to say it said 50 miles an hour gust.
Yeah, fortunately it's supposed to die off before we go home tomorrow. That's such a lovely frame, isn't it, of the picture?
Very wavy at the lake today.
Yeah, that's how windy it is. That relatively small lake has got waves. I don't know that I'd fancy sitting out fishing today. That bloke's having his tackle blown around everywhere. So if you want to see what the northern side's like, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in a couple of weeks' time we'll be putting a video on of that area. Yeah, so this area is newer, so it's obviously less established. The trees are not grown, but they have to a certain extent. But it's just not as well established. That's almost like a little entrance there, as if you can walk the dog round.
Around the mulberry bush.
Okay, so I'll just take you to the waste area. The dog bins are dotted around the site. There's plenty of them. So there's two of these, one for the northern site and one for the southern site. Hand sanitizer, I'd imagine that's remnants of COVID. So you've got paper, tin, cardboard, aluminium and plastic. And then you've got your glass bins. And then these are all general waste. There's plenty of them. Some of them are overflowing, but then I think there's 3 empty ones there. Yeah, so nice tidy area. Out of the sight of the vans, but very close. And they're good for recycling. And there's our little boy. So they've got a very obvious one-way system here. I think most people abide by it as well, don't they? Except the delivery guys. You can actually get takeaways delivered to your pitch. No, he did go the right way round, but he went round in reverse, round the whole way in reverse. But it's difficult for them because I think particularly on like a Friday, Saturday night, they get quite a few orders and they probably have quite a few number of vans to deliver to. Yeah. And it's easy to see on an empty pitch, as you can see back here. It's easy to see what number they are, but once people have got their caravan, car, maybe an awning up, it's near on impossible. I suppose maybe the only thing they could do is just sort of put a number at the front, but that is literally for the delivery guy and the delivery guy only.
And I suppose if you're coming in when it's dark.
It's a weird day. It's been a weird weekend, hasn't it?
Very.
It's warm, but it's windy. And the wind is not cold either, but it's not summer.
It's not summer.
But
and
we
I'm
are getting
probably too hot in my coat, but it's so windy. I've got to wear a bubble hat to keep my hair tucked down.
Giving it a wash as well, haven't you? Treat of its life. So just on the edge of the southern pitch, we've got a short walk up to the dog walking field, which is fully secured. It's a little bit more sheltered from the wind up here, and it is actually really, really warm. And I don't know, but I feel like she might be regretting wearing a coat, a jumper and a bobble hat.
Yeah, I am. I was getting blown away.
Are you blown away like when you first met me?
God, I don't know about blown away.
So what is really good is that wind turbine there powers the whole of the southern site, and then you can just see in the distance the solar panels power the whole of the northern site. And today, I'd imagine, that's generating quite a bit of electricity. Let's go into the enclosed dog walk. Now, we're not sure if you've got a little shy dog like we have, and he is a bit of a wuss, not sure how he's going to feel about that being in the corner of his field.
We've got dog waste again, which is really good. Hey-yo.
Good boy. You enjoying it? I think we'll get ready to do a review after.
Good boy. Oh, I like it.
I like it a lot, actually.
Go on.
So, turns out he's not put off by that.
No. You can actually see the northern pictures from here. We're quite high up.
Yep. So they are there. Right, do you want to go on your lead? Come in. Okay, so we're just going to the Flying Childers, which is a mile away from the site, and we're going in for some Sunday lunch. So we'll let you know what that's like.
You can book online.
So we came out for Sunday dinner. This pub is a Marston's, the same as the one near us at home. And so, I'm going for my favourite, the signature burger. And that has made me very happy because I wasn't actually feeling a roast, if I'm honest. So I've gone for my chicken tenders for starters. And Sarah's gone with halloumi fries. Sarah's gone for the trio roast. Yes. Well, definitely recommend that pub. It was very nice.
Very.
And now we're going to have a little stroll and get ourselves back to the site. Ready for the next game of football. Okay, so I'll take you outside and show you our setup this weekend. Now the awning's down. Okay, so a fairly level pitch. No need for a chock this time. I've had to tighten this up because this was just flapping around in the wind. We're plugged straight in to the mains, into the aqua roll and waste as well. Normally I just leave that laying on top. You might not be able to see, but it's just having to work up, the water's having to work uphill a little bit, but because of the wind it wasn't staying in the same place. You can see here, probably parked a little bit further back than I would have liked, and I will show you why. So anyone who uses an Alco lock, I'm sure will have the same problem. The back of this is the same shape as the larger spokes, and one of the spokes that it goes into has the air cap on it. So when I pulled it back, that was in that place, which means I've got a decision to make. I either go forward or I go backwards. The grass here was quite boggy when we arrived, so I wanted to be as far back as possible so that we had a walkway into the awning here and wasn't traipsing across the grass, so I had to go back. But as you can see, yeah, it is quite close, and it's at a bit of an angle. It looks like it might have been hit before, but I can assure you that wasn't me. These also have somewhere, here we go, these also have a point to plug your TV in, your TV aerial, sorry. So it's not really a problem here because you can pick up perfectly good signal but it's there if you need it.
Memory foam, so it just bounces straight back.
Are you in Daddy's
Absolutely
seat?
fantastic. I mean, they're really comfortable, really comfortable. As far as sleeping on a soft brick goes, I suppose.
He's dreaming about chasing llamas.
Or alpacas.
Or alpacas. Mostly alpacas, probably. I don't think he's met a llama.
We're coming towards the end of our stay here at Kettleby Lakes on the southern site. How do you think it's been?
Yeah, lovely. This is the 4th time we've been here this year, and we've got another 2 trips coming up soon. So, yeah, it's not going to be a biased review, but obviously the review will speak for itself, and there's a reason why we keep coming back. It's certainly one of our favourite sites.
Yeah, it's definitely a beautiful site. It's won awards,
Yeah.
so, you know, I think there's a lot of people that do return here, and it's definitely worth returning here.
Yeah. The only thing that's let us down this weekend is the wind. We've had sunshine, not right at this moment in time, but we've had sunshine. It's been warm, but we've had 4 to 9 gales. So it has sort of prevented us from sitting outside, and I did put the awning up and I did take it down 24 hours later because it felt like the caravan was soon going to become a hot air balloon.
Yeah, and take off.
Yeah. Okay, so we will move on to the review. So ease of getting to, definitely a 5. We come up the M1, A46, A607. The roads are perfect. Even the short little bit off of the main road down to the site here is a decent road. No issues at all.
It's a bit smaller than a normal main road, but it's absolutely fine.
Pitch. Okay, so we're on pitch 123, which is not hard to remember. I will just put in this clip an overview shot, an aerial shot. We have a really, really nice pitch that doesn't have anyone to the side of us. It's at an angle where no one can see into you from the side. The only thing is the people opposite, but you find that pretty much everywhere you go. Yeah. We've got fully serviced pitch, water, waste, electricity, aerial point, which we're not actually using. So, yeah, pitch 5 out of 5 for us. Okay, do you want to talk about the services?
Yes, so there's an Elson point at each of the shower block facilities area, and then there's also plenty of bins to put your general rubbish in, and there's also recycling bins, cardboard, glass, plastic, etc.
This one's normally Sarah's, but I'm going to do this one because I'm always excited to talk about this. So this is facility cleanliness and quality. They're like the best showers you've ever seen in your life. They are amazing, aren't they?
They are. It's like having an ensuite that you'd have at home, but on site.
In the winter months, and obviously this is a review of this day, but in the winter months, they have underfloor heating in there. It's so nice. And I've already said, and your mum said before she went home earlier today, I'm going for a shower again later just because I want to go over there and use the facilities one more time before I go home. They're just so clean. I mean, the washing up areas have Belfast sinks in. Yeah. Which doesn't happen very often, but if they're all taken and you can't get into the showers, they've got sofas and chairs with piped music and magazines and stuff like that to sit and wait. I mean, it is just such a lovely site.
And they're really nice on the southern site. They're really nice stone buildings. That's really nice. It just does.
And there's 2 of them, so you're never far away from one of the blocks.
Yeah.
Okay, things to do in the local area. The cleanliness was a 5 and the quality was a 5.
And they come around and clean all the time. There's the cleaning things to clean.
I thought I'd better just give a score, but I mean, if you didn't understand from my excitement of the toilet block that was a 5, then that is a 5.
There is also really good access for disabled users. They're easy accessible to get in, to get out, and there is a washroom as well, which is a wet room.
Yeah, and they have separate toilets. So these showers are shower, basin, and toilet all in one room, which is great. But if you don't want to wait for a shower to become available, then they have just got the toilet blocks as well, men's and women. So, Okay, so things to do in the local area. Giving it a 4 out of 5. Sarah did just say to me a minute ago, why is it not a 5? But I think, like, for a 5, it's if you're near the beach, if you're near a forest, if you've got things like right on your doorstep. But I guess some of the highlights, just literally behind here, and you can walk to it. There's a farm shop that sells really nice food, and they also have a cafe that you can go to for breakfast, lunch. I don't think they're open for dinner. Pubs, we've been to one of the pubs today. That's very nice. There's plenty of pubs in Melton Mowbray. I think when you arrive, you get given, we don't kind of get it anymore because we've been here before, but when you arrive for the first time, you get given a welcome pack, and there's a 10% discount in there for a pub. I think it's called the Royal Oak at Great Dolby. We've not been, but it's in there if you want to use it. So Melton itself, plenty of pubs. What can you get from Melton Mowbray?
Wow, did you know it's famous for pork pie and
Stilton cheese?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not really mad on the pork pie. You are. I'm quite mad on the Stilton cheese, and you're not. So it works perfectly fine. Plenty of dog walks, not just on site. You know, they have got that, and we'll cover that shortly. But there's just loads of dog walks from here. There's bridle ways. There's paths.
You can walk on the main.
There's loads of places, and you can walk all through. Even just walking around the site, it is such a nice place. I mean, you'll have seen, and hopefully you agree. But just the site itself is just so well kept, and nice trees, nice plants, nice hedges. A nice hedge, I don't know.
But they're very well kept.
Very well kept.
They're all level and
and the lakes.
Yeah,
it's got the lakes, so there's
9 course fishing lakes.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily sort of say take the dog walking round the lakes, but they're there and you can see them, and you walk past sort of like the first part.
That might maybe be a bit more of a summer. A site thing to do, sort of thing.
Yeah. Okay, so Wi-Fi, you have to pay for Wi-Fi on the pitch. They do have Wi-Fi in the bar and restaurant area, so we're giving that a 0 because we review it as Wi-Fi at the caravan. Phone signal 5, TV signal 5, dog facilities and friendliness.
So the dog facilities are exceptional here. There are 2 enclosed dog walks, so one for the southern site and one for the northern site. You can obviously use both of them if you want to have a little bit of a change of scenery.
It's just convenient, I suppose, to use the one that's closest to you.
Yeah, one's a bit closer to one of the sites compared to the other one. They have dog showers, which are actually proper showers on the southern site, and they are warm water, aren't they? Which is really nice. They don't get a bit of a fright as you're washing them down if they're a bit muddy. And
they're enclosed as well, so you can the showers. So you can actually sort of put the dog in, and you haven't sort of got to stand in the open, because he would kind of fight against the shower, wouldn't he?
They have little clips as well.
Yeah, so you can
actually, if it's just you taking your dog over, you can put their lead through and clip them on so they can't go anywhere, which is really good. Dogs are also welcome into the bar area. They've got a pet lounge, which is just one side of the restaurant bar area, but that's nice. And
it's really good because they do more so through the winter months, but they do themed weekends. They do like tribute acts on a Saturday night, so the half that has the tribute act in is not dog friendly, but then you go to the other side and they have a humongous TV that has a live stream into the other room, so you can see the dance floor, you can see the person that's singing. The music is the same.
You
loudness.
Still feel part of the action without having to be right on top of it. And when there's plenty of spaces for dogs as well, isn't there?
Okay, so dark skies. I can't really tell you. And I don't even think there's... If I get a chance tonight, then I'll pop something in the video at the end. But it's been cloudy every single night, so... Don't know. Unfortunately. Value for money. So it's cost us £125 for 3 nights, which is £41.60 a night, and that includes the dog. I think is it £2 extra a night for the dog?
I think so, roughly.
Yeah, it doesn't. We just looked at our confirmation, but there's no breakdown of costs. We just know it cost £125 for 3 nights. I've given it a 5. It's an expensive site compared to other places, but there's plenty of other rubbish sites that want to charge you somewhere close to this, and I just don't know why you'd go anywhere else than here.
I think if the site is sort of charging, £38-ish, £35 even. Just for that little bit of extra money, I'd rather come to a site like this, which has pristine facilities, it's beautiful surroundings and the setting of the site, and also it's just so handy to have the bar at the clubhouse on site, because even if you just want a drink, you can go there, alcohol, non-alcoholic drinks, but then also it serves food as well. So it's really beneficial.
Well, it sort of does. Tell me about the Friday night.
So you can get breakfast from 8:30 till 11. You can have lunch, so that's served from 12 till 3. They do Sunday lunch as well, which is really nice. You do have to book for that, and I think the times are slightly different. So on a Friday, you can order a takeaway from the local area, and they bring it into the clubhouse for you, and you get to use their plates, cutlery, sauces, etc. With your own takeaway, and then they wash it all up for you, which is
the guy that brought. Well, actually, I think he's just like a Just Eat driver, so I think he delivers it. He said he felt like he was on a bungee because he was just coming up here, delivering to the northern site, delivering to the. They'll come and deliver it to your van, and they literally come in, don't they, to the bar area, and they've got like 3 or 4 bags, and you give them the table number, so they know where to go, and they'll come over with your Indian, your Chinese, your kebab, your pizzas,
and all of the menus are in the clubhouse for you to select from. There's a wide variety: Chinese, Indian, fish and chips, kebabs, pizzas. There's everything.
Yeah, and I find it a little bit strange because they've got a kitchen, so I don't really know why they don't put a chef on in the evening. But look, I'm not going to knock it because I think it's a really nice.
Yeah.
One thing about this site is they are not bothered about spending money to make the facilities better, and I think too many places don't want to sort of. So, for example, a couple of weekends ago, they actually closed part of the site just to re-tarmac something that didn't really need re-tarmacking, but just to keep it, on top. And
tip top.
Yeah, it's nice to see somewhere sort of not be money grabbing and be quite happy to sort of lose a little bit of money for a few days for the benefit. We went in there in the bar restaurant area in the winter, and the girl was putting logs on the fire, and we thought it was warm enough, and we just sort of said to her, do you need to sort of like keep putting the logs on there? And she's like, it's the owners just want us to keep the place warm for our customers and that sort of stuff. And I think that's how you feel all around the site.
Yeah, they all take pride in working here. You can see how
cleaners,
the staff are.
the cleaners just bombing around all day.
But today, for example, when people have been checking out in between times with new arrivals, they've been round mowing the pitches, so mowing the lawns on the pitches as well, which is great. You don't want it too long.
So I mean, I literally don't. I mean, that's the end of our review. I literally don't have. I have one tiny little negative, and I'll say it just in case the owners are watching, and then maybe they'll at least let me reserve a table. On the tribute night on the Saturday we went to, you couldn't reserve a table, and obviously if you've got dogs, you can only go on the dog side, and it is only on them really busy nights.
Yeah.
But they also, understandably, don't let you do the takeaway night because it's so busy. So then we had to go up there about 4 o'clock to go and secure a table, but then we weren't able to sort of have dinner. That is actually my one criticism of this site, which is nothing, and I think it just goes to show you, how good it is.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the Kettleby Facebook group, and everybody just books their trips here, and they just look forward to it.
And there's people who you see in the Facebook group say, oh, it's my first time to Kettleby Lakes. I had a great time and I've booked 2 more stays while I've been there, sort of thing.
Top tip, if you want to come, book early.
Definitely. We've recommended it to a few of our friends as well. Just as an additional note.
Well, your mum's come this weekend for the first time. She's already booked another weekend.
Yeah, she has.
Yeah.
Already. But as an additional note, I was just going to say that they do actually have lodges available. With some of them have got hot tubs. And I believe that children are able to stay there. The touring part is just for adults, and they've also got some, I guess you'd call them glamping pods.
Yeah.
Which are also really nice. There's a few of those that are dog friendly, a few that aren't, and there's also a house that you can rent out as well. Yeah,
the pods we've been in, because our friends rented some, and they're really nice. They've got like astroturfed area. I know the ones that they were in were pet friendly, and they were completely enclosed out the front. I don't know if the other ones are, but there's like a log burner, and I think you might be able to sort of put like a grill on top and cook. So just want to be very clear that this review is just for the southern site. we know that we want you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And in a few weeks' time, you'll be able to see our review of the northern site. And hopefully, if our friends let us, we might be able to give you a little glimpse into one of the lodges that they're staying in that particular weekend.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily interesting for people who are into caravanning and motorhoming and that sort of stuff, but I'm certainly very interested to see what they look like.
I think also
inside.
that's the beauty of having a caravan though. You can go wherever you want to, but sometimes you do want family or friends to come and join you.
Yeah.
So it is nice to be able to have that option as well.
Yeah, that's a very good point, because our friends came away, two
Yeah.
separate couples in 2 pods, and it meant that we could still come away in our caravan, and we were able to go away with them for the weekend. Otherwise, if we went somewhere that didn't caravan, then we'd be sort of missing a weekend in the caravan to go and stay somewhere else. So it's having that luxury of all of them different types of accommodation.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, they could come and stay with us at another site. There's room in here, but for adults, not really.
It's not happening.
What you want.
Guys, if you're more than welcome, you can sleep in the awning. That's not a problem, but yeah. Okay.
Fab.
Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share it around your friends, your caravanning Facebook groups, whatever you want. But yeah, we do appreciate your support.
Thank you.
See, Reggie wants to come and say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.